Well, good morning. It's a little too early here. Maybe a little bit of coffee. Been pounding that already. But I'm on a different type of adventure this weekend. Look at that. Got my bike with me here. So I got my bike, my backpack. I'm up here at the West Fork parking lot. I'm waiting on two other people, David and Don. And we're going to go back on the West Fork. Go back to Glen Camp, which is 7 miles back that way. So that's why we got that. And the West Fork is actually a national scenic bikeway. So I've never done this where I've gone back with my backpack, bike packing, whatever you want to call it. I guess I should get some baskets, would make it a lot easier. But here we go. Gonna bring that in for an overnight, got some good food with me, and taking out my Trek, what is this, a Trek Excalibur 5, I think? Oh, what is it? Yeah, the Excalibur 5 made by Trek. So I'll show you the other guys' setups when they are here, and we'll have a good time. And like I said earlier, got David with me. He's got his bike right there. And I got Don with me. Don's got his bike here. And he's got some wood for us too, I think.
Oh yeah,
yeah, hopefully we didn't forget the wood. But we're gonna head off this way. Head up, like I said, towards Glen Camp. It's a national scenic bikeway. If I come over here, I think this talks about it. I'll show you guys this map real quick. Here you go. West Fork Trail. We are here. We're going to come down past Bear Creek. I've been up here before. We're going to come down along here, all the way back here to number 3, which should be Glen Camp Campground. So right here, number 2, is a Pasadena Bait Club, an old fishing club from years ago. And then you got Cogswell Reservoir. So here we go. Let's do the West Fork Trail. You can see all the damage here from the flooding across the way, up above where the Bobcat fire burnt. Man, I don't think these trees burnt, but they look really dead. What I think happened when the flood came through, a lot of these trees were already stressed out. So as the floodwater thing and other tree branches, it just broke them off. As you can see from the sign right there, it says catch and release. It is catch and release barbless only back here for these trout. So that's one reason I brought the Tenkara, is easy to release the fish, and most of my Tenkara hooks are already barbless. Well, I made it back here to Glen Camp. It's a nice bike ride in, really nice. Let me just show you camp here real quick. Coming in, there's 2 Boy Scout groups that were right behind us, so we're gonna take this spot. I figured it'd be better for the Boy Scouts, so they took that one. And there's another group right over here, another Boy Scout group. We're in this back corner here. I got my Lunar Solo, and then right here is David's Altiplex, and then if you can see where the camo is there, that is Don's hammock setup. Really nice setup he always has. Got a little bench there. Then over here's our fire pit. Got our bikes that we all rode in on. But time for some lunch, and then we're gonna do just some exploring. Talk about eating good here on the trail. Just gonna flip this up. Look at this. David's brought this out, and what are you gonna be making, David?
grilled ham and cheese.
Dang. It looks good. Can't wait to see the finished product there. David's making another one here. The Uncrustable ham and cheese sandwich on the Covia. David was probably using this when he was a kid.
Been around a long time.
Stuff made back then still works. They're made to last.
Take a peek.
Yeah, that's looking good.
Almost.
Going up the steep uphill towards Cogswell Dam. But this looks really neat. Just the different layers through here and then the mosque growing. Very neat. See Don there walking up, and he was over there taking pictures of Baldy. But it's a steep climb. I never realized how steep of a climb it was. Keep going this way. Somebody said the road's closed up here, but no trespassing signs, and people are working up here. So we'll go to there, see what we can see then. There's a ton of this out here. That would be poodle dog brush. Don't want to brush up against that. Break out and be itching for weeks. This is the end of the line here. Big old sign, trespassing forbidden by law. Department of Public Works, LA County does not want you in there. Big old camera up there. And there's people there. It says residences. So there's people living there. Workers. So we'll come over this way. Get a view from the heliport over here. I can see the dam over there. But just we can't get down there. Can't get through that. No access. Let's take a look over here. How high up we are. Oh yeah. Creek's way down there. Came up pretty good. So we're heading back to camp. I picked up this, almost a tree. Pretty lightweight. This one's not wet. A lot of the wood out here is wet. So that's gonna be a problem with a campfire later. Eventually it'll dry out, but dry wood's better. So I'm gonna use this one for our camp. Don brought in a nice bundle. And then David's got some that he brought back from our hike. Don's got a big old bazooka looking thing back there. We're gonna have a nice fire tonight, probably the best one in camp. I could camp and look at this thing. Don's got his tarp up over his hammock. See if I can take a quick peek inside for you. Looks pretty cozy in there. And he's gone this way. He is got the big water bag. He brings a gravity drip filtration system every time he comes out. So we'll tap into that here. Just on the other side of camp. Just on the other side of this little site up here. Go down and get fresh water there. It's pretty clear. Other creek is very murky. But then back here, also, it's a waterfall. Don't know if you can access it or not anymore, but I believe there's 3 tiers. It goes up to like, I think there's one that's like close to like 60 or 80 feet of a drop. Go over and check it out. You can hear it. It's flowing really good. Let's see. There's David. Oh yeah, this water is much clearer. Don's already got the water for us. And coming around here, supposedly there's a lot of poison oak up this way. So the main waterfall is just around the corner. along the west fork of the San Gabriel River, there are these fishing platforms, like I'm standing on here, but all the ones downstream from this, including this one, that were destroyed in a flood. I think it was all with that Hurricane Hillary we had. But I just tried here with the Tenkara, and there's actually a lot of bushes in here. I got hung up twice, and the third time it finally broke off. So I'm just gonna stop fishing for now. I don't feel like losing a lot of flies. There seems to be quite a bit of just debris in here right now. And as you can see, that water is very murky and running fast high, but the murkiness is what gets me. That's gonna be really hard for the trout to see the flies that I'm using. So I'm gonna head back to camp, enjoy camp, probably do some wood processing here. And it's right around 3 o'clock now, so we'll probably start cooking around 5 or so. We're back at camp having dinner.
I doubt you did.
It's been
It's
been a good day out here hanging out with these two, and these two went up to a waterfall which is right by camp. It's the Glen Camp Waterfalls.
Glen Canyon.
Glen Canyon Waterfalls. And what did you say there? The 3 tiers. There's a bottom, middle, and top. And David said it was 130 feet altogether.
Total, yeah.
130 feet of waterfalls back there. Sound pretty cool. I stayed back. I processed some wood. I was having fun doing that. Tried my hand at fishing. No fish. Come to find out, somebody up here was saying because of the bobcat fire, a lot of the silt got in the water and killed a lot of the fish. And the fish that did get killed, they moved. So that sucks. But you know, still a good time out here. Don't know if you can tell. That's what I'm making there. It is some sausage with some veggies and a tomato sauce. It's like onions and bell peppers. And where are these guys at? Oh, where we got? David and Don are doing this right here. What is it, Don? Some steaks with veggies?
yeah, steak hoagie.
Nice.
So it's just a steak with some bell peppers and onions and garlic. And then the hoagie roll, and then if you so desire, you can throw a piece of jack cheese on it.
There you go. Looks good. Smells good.
It's gonna be great.
So, and then right behind me, that's our fire pit back there. We're gonna enjoy that, and then got this to go around the campfire later. Some Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Select whiskey. Here's dinner. Got my sausage with my veggies. It's an Italian sausage. Found it at Costco. It's all pre-cooked already. So all I had to do was heat it up, then add the feta cheese on top. Give it a taste. I gave a sample to these two. And looks like there's none left, so it's probably pretty good. It's good. Another one that could be a redo out here. Good morning. It's Sunday from camp here. One of the Boy Scout troops is already out of here, and we still got 2 other groups behind us enjoying the day. I brought some sausage, 2 eggs to cook up, and I'll throw the rest of that feta cheese on top of the eggs, along with something I forgot last time, Cholula. Look at this guy over here. David's making some bacon.
Yeah, we are.
And then on top of the bacon, he's making some French toast as well. Yeah, be good out here, that's for sure. Finished first breakfast. It's delicious. Had my sausage and eggs. Had some of David's bacon. Now look what David's doing here. He's making French toast. Thank you, David. So he's got regular bread, and brought out some keto bread for me. So that's some keto French toast. We're just packing up camp here. Had an awesome time here with Don and David and the 2 Boy Scout groups and another group over here. Great groups as well out here. Not too loud at night. Just had a peaceful camp. Had a good campfire going. That was awesome last night. Got some good breakfast this morning. And now we're gonna head on down the road. Yeah, the road. National Scenic Bike Trail, the West Fork Trail, and then find something good for lunch. So hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Till the next one, thanks for having me.